definitely another tutorial. What is up, you guys? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the opposite of what I normally do in my routine. For example, brows after foundation. So I'm going to start off with my foundation routine. And I just bought the Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. And I really want to try this out, so I'm going to try this today. I bought the mini version. This is 0.33 fluid ounces or 10 milliliters. And it is so cute. Look at how cute that is. Oh my god. I've heard really good things about this. It smells clean. Normally I don't prime my skin, but I do like anything that's going to hydrate my skin and treat it like, you know, firstborn child or something. So I'm just gonna put this, I'm actually gonna put this all over the place because I want to see if it'll work well on my smile lines. It feels really refreshing. It's cool. You know what? I think I want to mix my Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation with my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless. When I first started wearing makeup, I would do my brows last. And I don't know where that came from, to be honest with you, because quite frankly, even when I used to do it, it didn't make sense. Like, because I would think, okay, I'm messing up my eyeshadow using concealer on top of it to clean up my brows. And that's when I began to start doing my brows first before everything, to just get it out of the way. That's where that came from for me. So comment below and let me know what part of your makeup routine you changed and what made you change it. Honestly, there's really no wrong way to do makeup, I don't believe, as long as it comes out looking, you know, like it's supposed to. And some people can do things better than others. I think that has a lot to do with it too. And for my brows, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ebony Brow Wiz, and I'm just gonna fill it in. So normally when I do my brows, I take a brow powder, the Granite Brow Powder. I'm gonna make those little brow strokes that I like, because I don't like this little blocky situation. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. One thing I am noticing about my brows that's different is I feel like they're mixing in with the foundation and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm hoping that it doesn't cause them to like slide around or get fuzzy throughout the day. I don't know why, but I feel like I did this backwards. I feel like people will do their full face and then they'll do their brows. Either way, it's making me super uncomfortable. So I'm going to finish my face before I get to my eyes. And I'm going to be using the same concealer underneath my eyes. Why? Because it matches. Okay, so I am going to blend this out using my beauty blender. This is from THRIVECAUSEMETICS. I have to say, honestly, it does feel really weird doing everything backwards. Or not even backwards, the opposite of what I normally do. Because I feel like I'm at the finishing point of my makeup. Because that's what my brain understands this to be when I'm doing foundation. When I'm using my complexion products, it's me finishing my makeup. So now my brain's like, okay, you mean we're not done? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set all of this with some setting powder. I'm using the SACHA BUTTERCUP setting powder. This feels so weird. And I'm just pressing it right underneath my eye because, as you all know, I don't set the outside of my face where my highlighter usually goes. I always set my jawline because my foundations are usually slightly darker than my face. And then while that dries, I'm going to take my Lancome Dual Finish Foundation Powder. And what I'm going to do is Bronze Tour. Just tapping it in. I'm just going to take my sponge on the opposite side and press a little bit of that water into my face. And you can also do this using a foundation brush because usually the foundation is still kind of damp and it'll just pick up the excess powder. I'm just going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder and sweep it across my skin. I will say that doing my face first does kind of feel like a relief, only because it's like it's out of the way. Does that make any sense? So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes and get ready for eyeshadow. Only thing I feel now is that like I have to be extra careful with my eyeshadow. I can't be messy like I normally am. So I'm gonna do something pretty, but you know, simple, just to avoid me being like, see, this is why I don't put my foundation on first. So just to keep it simple, I'm going to use my Soft Glam palette. The first color I'm going to go into is Rustic. This is a really nice neutral brown, and I want to use this because it's going to go into my crease and just give me some instant definition, which is never a bad thing. I'm tapping this in before blending it, and then I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. And I do want to go back in and add some more, because y'all know me, I love a good eyeshadow look that I can see from a distance. So again, I'm tapping this in. Then I am going to go into Burnt Orange right next to Sienna, and I'm putting that above my crease. Now this is a little bit warmer than Rustic is, so it's just gonna give me life. Closer to my brow bone. And I'm gonna take a little bit of orange soda right up in here. And I'm really just using this to soften this area. It's not really that I need the color per se. So Anastasia Beverly Hills is releasing a summer collection, and here are some of the pigments. Oh my gosh. And they do come with the cute little sealed packaging. So, oh my God, I love that. They thought of everything. Because I'm one of those people who spills their pigments and glitter like everywhere. This one is called Sand. Excuse my ashy hands. Wow. Girl! And look at that. Oh my goodness. It's metallic, but it's almost, it's like pearlized instead of being like crushed metallic. And then this is Desert. Wow. And that's what it looks like on my finger. Ooh, girl. All right, so let's pack these babies on. I'm excited. I'm going to take this flat concealer brush, I think. Yeah, it's really, really fine too. And I'm gonna try not to get a bunch of fallout. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Normally, I'm not a fan of pigments either. I just like to say that. Mostly because they're just not fine enough usually. But these are really finely milled. And it applies like a dream. Jeez. I gotta wipe the brush off because it's so pigmented. And blend out the edges here. Oh, this is so pretty! I wonder how these would look as highlighters. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade Sand, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. You see that? Oh, it's lit! It's lit! Oh my God, that is so pretty. But it looks bomb in the mirror and it looks bomb in the monitor, so they're keepers. They're keepers. I'm gonna go back into my Soft Glam palette into the shade rustic and just build up that outer corner. And you can make this as subtle or as dark as you want, honestly. And y'all know me, I love color, so I'm going to use the shade Cypress Umber right here. And I like that the pigment is not vanishing. A lot of loose pigments that I've used in the past, even by name brands, they'll go on, but they won't stay. And then like, I wouldn't be able to normally do this right here. Go back and blend the outer corner and make it more defined, because they would literally dust right off, even with a good primer. And this looks good. It's sticking on, it's blending in. I'm so proud. Okay, so I'm gonna take this dark brown lip liner. I sharpened it and put it right up in here. Taking a nice little brush, I'm going to blend it out a little bit. And going back into rustic, this is the popular shade of the day. I'm just going to tap it right on top. And make sure these corners right here are connected. Because if they're not connected, then there's going to be a disconnect, and that can look kind of weird. I'm going to take a little bit of burnt orange and just further blend them together. It is thunderstorming. And of course, finally, I'm just gonna go right back into the sunset. Oh, even without primer, it looks good. I got sent this mascara from NYX. It is their On the Rise Volume Mascara. And it says 95% of people saw instant volume, 94% saw instant lift. So they sent this to me to try out. It says ultra pigmented formula catches and coats lashes in matte black color for quick charge, lift, and volume in just a few strokes, featuring an innovative applicator shape that part hourglass, part rounded brush delivers high drama, intense volume, and serious elevation. Okay, so since I am doing my routine backwards, I'm going to put my mascara on before my eyelashes, because a lot of people say that when you put your mascara on after your eyelashes, it ruins your eyelashes, which I totally don't agree with. But I'm gonna try it this way, and y'all are gonna get to see me struggle putting on my eyelashes, because my real lashes are so curly that when I put on mascara, it just looks a mess. So that's what the wand looks like. Very interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I feel like the formula is not thick enough. It said a few strokes too, and I am really coating this on. Maybe if I do it this way. I'm going to be wearing the Solana lashes by BEAUTE Rose. Man, my hands are ashy. Ugh, Jackie would be so disappointed. These are the lashes. Ah! These are the lashes. That's what they look like. They're really, really pretty. And they kind of fan out like sunshine. That's what it reminds me of. And I used the THRIVECAUSEMETICS Infinity Waterproof Eyelash Adhesive. I must tell you guys, it feels so weird knowing that my face is already done. And I'm just gonna layer these on top of my already mascaraed real eyelashes. And they are so getting in the way. How do you guys do this? My real lashes are in protest right now. They're literally lifting the lash up. Oh my God. It's literally not. For those of you watching me struggle, this is why I put my lashes on the opposite way. Oh my God, this looks terrible. I don't even want to put the other one on. Another thing that's annoying about it is my lashes are not all the way on my skin. They're not like connected, and that separation. Oh my God, I literally just lifted it. I'm never doing this again. Oh my God, how do people do this? This right here, this is why folks be struggling to put on their eyelash. Putting on mascara first. Now I see why people ask, how do you get your lashes so close to your lash line? Yeah. I don't even want to put on the other one. That was literally the worst thing I've ever experienced while doing my makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face because I feel like I'm looking super dry. And I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus. Woo! Okay, that's much better. And I'm going to apply blush and highlighter. So the highlighter that I'm going to apply is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called So Hollywood. Since I've already sprayed my face with setting spray, and I never do this either, so putting highlighter on after setting spray, but I see a lot of people do it. And the thing that concerns me about doing it this way is that it may not blend out because it's catching on to all of the moisture from the setting spray. Wow. That is bright. So I have to take my bronze tour and come back and blend it. I'm going to get some blush. I'm going to take this THRIVECAUSEMETICS Angelina blush and the powder brush I used earlier. That's a really strong blush. So for lipstick, I'm just gonna wear some gloss because I feel like I've been through a lot today, okay? Okay, so this is the final look. I really love the eyes. I love these two pigments from ABH. They are so pretty. And they're really, really shiny, like in the mirror and in my monitor. So let's talk about me doing the opposite of my regular routine, things that I don't normally do. Doing my foundation first. Here is my thought on that. I don't think that it's bad per se. I did like how my eyeshadow wound up just coming together really nicely because I did my base first. As far as like on the outer corners is concerned. Only thing that I don't like is if I was going to be doing my more colorful looks, I really could not do my foundation first. And then I kind of felt like because I didn't really set my face as soon as I finished my foundation, that it kind of settled in a really weird way. I was looking kind of dry in the areas where I had done my powder and everything like that. But other than that, I don't think that doing foundation first is a bad idea. As far as doing foundation before brows, I think it looks good. I don't think it looks bad. It is definitely something that I would have to get used to. My only concern from experience, that is that my brows would get fuzzy around the perimeter throughout the day, and that's something that I used to notice when I did my brows after my foundation. So that's my only concern with that. Doing brows after foundation and after eyeshadow, because I've seen a lot of people do that. I think that that's really for people who have full brows already because they don't have to do much work. It doesn't take much effort. They kind of just sweep the product through and it's like bam, bam, good to go. If you're somebody who likes to do really defined, precise, beautiful brows, I would suggest doing it before your foundation just to save yourself the trouble of messing them up or them getting fuzzy throughout the day, because that happens to me because I'm oily and I live in a hot climate. What else did I do? Doing my eyes after my foundation. So I think if you do your foundation first and then do your eyes, you wind up being a lot more careful, whereas people like me who do our eyeshadow first, we are kind of careless as far as getting fallout and have, because we know we can clean it up later. My face feels itchy. My lashes, oh my god, oh my god. That, I almost ripped the lashes off and was just like, forget it, because that really made me upset. Right now, putting on mascara before eyelashes, you guys, I will put the picture right here because I think you saw it in the last couple of clips when I was actually put them on. So with my eyelashes already being curly, they curl up a little bit more, and the mascara makes them inflexible. So they literally stand there like not gonna move. What false eyelashes? You ain't wearing false eyelashes today. You thought, no ma'am. That's exactly how my eyelashes were acting, and it was so frustrating. So I'm never doing that again. I would literally have to trim my eyelashes, like cut a nice little chunk off of the back of them so that they're not as curly in order to put mascara on before eyelashes. My eyelashes, my faux lashes never get ruined from me doing it the other way around, putting my mascara on after putting on my faux lashes. So there's that, because I can clean them off. If you have minks, I understand, because faux mink eyelashes and real mink eyelashes fall apart pretty easily. So I get why you would want to put your mascara on first, but I just can't. I tried to put my mascara on before my eyelashes, but I just can't. I just can't. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below what's something opposite of what you normally do that you tried or that you don't necessarily like, and why. Yeah, this video was not requested, but I do tutorials by request. So if you have one, feel free to comment or tell me, message me, whatever you gotta do. And I will see you guys next time.